Hi guys, my name is Megan and today I've got episode 12 of my Unhaul series for you. Alright, so it has been a while since the last Unhaul episode. I'll have the Unhaul playlist linked above if you guys want to watch any of my previous Unhaul videos, or the vlog where I sold all of my books to pals. Not all of my books, all of my Unhaul books to pals. Have that linked up above. So the books that I'm unhauling today are probably a little controversial to get rid of, and actually a bunch of them are actually in storage with all of my stuff from my filming studios. So I'd been planning to do an Unhaul video for a while, and they all happened to be up there when my dad was getting ready to move, so those are all in storage at the moment, but as soon as everything is unpacked, those are going in the Unhaul pile. So let's go ahead and dive into what is on today's Unhaul list. So this first one is probably a little more controversial than the others. So the first one I'm going to talk about today is Caravel. So I have an interesting relationship with this book in the first place. I think I also have a review for it, so I will leave that linked above. So while I did like the book, I struggled with reading it. I think I almost DNF'd that book 3 separate times while I was reading it. Overall, I enjoyed it, but at this point, I've only read the first book and I don't really have any plans to read books 2 and 3, and I feel like I probably won't at this point. So this one I'm gonna gladly give to the used bookstore so that somebody else can enjoy it, because I really did enjoy it after, I got through the whole thing. This one, I think it's just time to move it along to a new home where somebody will really appreciate it. So next up is going to be Zenith. This one I also have kind of a complicated relationship with. I think I liked it overall, but it was a little bit lackluster if I'm remembering correctly. I think I might have a review for this one too somewhere. If I do, I will leave it linked up in the corner. This one, I don't feel the need to read book 2, and I feel like that's it. I don't want it anymore, so it can go have a new home somewhere else. Okay, so the next book that I'm going to talk about is Kingdom of the Wicked. This is probably the book that I have acquired the most recently out of the books on this Unhaul pile. I do have a rant review that I will leave linked up above if you guys want to know my thoughts on this book. Oh man, this book just was not great. The only thing that really did anything for me for this book was the banter between the characters, but that was not enough in any way, shape, or form to carry a book for 380 plus pages. Just wasn't, because literally the main character just wandered around, and that's all we did in the book. We followed her around as she was looking for clues, and that's it. So yeah, this book is going bye-bye, and I will not be sad to see it go. I want it out of my collection. Somebody else can enjoy it. Just no. This book was just a no. So the last book on this Unhaul pile today is one that I actually do have, and it's been on my TBR for quite some time. I acquired this from a library book sale, and that is the Illuminate Files, book 1. So if you guys have been paying attention to things going on in the book realm recently, you would know that Jay Kristoff and Amy Kaufman have been not so great people recently, and that just kind of makes me not want to read their book or any of their other books that they have out. This one, I'm gonna hang on to it for a while to see if I do end up wanting to read it, but I feel like having this in my collection is just something that's not worth it at this point in time, because the authors are kind of making me not want to read it. So alright, so that is it for this episode of my Unhaul series. Do you guys have any books in your Unhaul pile, or are you unhauling any books anytime soon? Let me know down below. If you guys like this video, don't forget to hit the like button if you haven't already and would like to. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and if you'd like to follow me on social media for more bookish stuff, check out the links down below. Alrighty, bye guys!